Yeah. Yeah. That's what the comics say. That's what a comedian say when he ain't got nothing else to say. Yeah. When they ain't got nothing else to say, they go, yeah. Yeah, I be watching TV. That's when the comic is bombing. That's what he'll say. I be watching TV, man. Yeah, I be sitting at home, man. I be sitting at home. I be watching TV, man. He ain't got nothing to say. Or then he'll say this. This is another way you can tell when the comedian is bombing. Give it up for the good-looking women in the crowd tonight. For all these good-looking, independent soul women, give it up for the ladies. That means he bombing real bad. They don't never say nothing about give it up for the guys, you know. They don't say nothing to us. It's like Mother's Day. Y'all get all the nice gifts. You know what we get for Father's Day? A call. A call. Hey, Daddy, that's a call to tell you I love you. You got 364 other days you could have done that. You wait till my day to tell me, I want some money. That's what I want. I ain't gonna lie. I tell my kids all the time, I want some money. I like money. Money changes. You know, people always ask you, they go, how you doing today? You know what you should start telling them? A check will fix everything. That should be our go-to answer. You know, somebody say, hey man, what's up, doc? How you feeling? You know, a check will fix everything, you know. Don't money do something to you when you get some money? It makes you feel a certain way. You know, just a couple of dollars. You ain't got to get much. It's just a couple of dollars. Do you know I was in Vegas with my boys? We go out there every year, and the comedians and golf. We were walking through the parking lot, and $1 was on the ground. And I ran and jumped on it like I was tackling somebody. And it was only $1, but because it was free. It was something about free, so. But I thank y'all for coming to the 6th annual church anniversary. Yeah, 6th annual. I got a dynamic lineup. I got some people coming up tonight that some of them you've seen before, some of them you probably never seen. Just like, that's what I feel like to me. When I'm performing on the ship, you know, they'll give me this wonderful intro. They go, ladies and gentlemen, this comedian you may have seen all over. And I say, why are you lying? Ain't nobody ever seen me. I don't even have an intro. You know how they introduce me? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rodney Johnson. People say, how come you don't have an intro? I said, because it's old. No, my intro is old. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, a comedian you may have seen on Star Search 92. That's old. That's old. Some people don't even know what it is. You know, some of these young folks, they got America's Got Talent. Am I breathing hard? Does it sound like I'm breathing hard? Man, y'all don't care. Look, I know I didn't. You see me keep leaning over here. I ain't trying to be cute. I'm serious, man. I figured it out, man. You know what I figured out? You know what I really figured out? There's nothing wrong with gaining weight. There's nothing wrong with gaining weight. Everybody has gained weight in their life. You know what the problem is? It's not the weight. I've come to the conclusion, folks, it's the waist. It's your waist that pisses you off. Don't nobody really care about the weight. The problem is the waist. And how do I know that I'm telling y'all the truth? It's because every once in a while, life will send you indicators that you are getting fat. I'm 6'4". I've been flying for 35, 40 years. I'm even 1,000,000 miles in Delta and 5,000 miles away from 1,000,000 on American. I got on a plane 2 weeks ago, and for the first time, I have seen it, but never in my life have I ever uttered these words on a plane. Excuse me, can I get a seatbelt extension? That ain't funny, man. That made me do a search and try to figure out what happened. And somebody even asked me, and I know, see people, y'all might say this is wrong, but this is what you do when you're a comic. The guy, I went to my nurse, to my doctor, right? And she said, Mr. Johnson, look at your weight. When you was here the last time, you was 262. You were 301. And I was embarrassed. And then I looked at my doctor and said, you know, my son died. Oh, come on, folks, that's funny, man. Well, that's what I said. And then all of a sudden, the whole room switched, just like it just did here. Like, oh my God, it's my son. I can make the jokes. He did it. Don't get mad at me. That's how I get through. So she said, oh, okay, I understand your weight. Look at y'all. All of y'all got all nervous. Like, see, y'all didn't want to laugh because of how he passed. But Miguel in the back of his mind talking about, ooh, that was bold. Oh, Dave Chappelle can be bold. The moment I say something bold, y'all tense up. Oh my God, I can't believe he talked about death. Well, eventually everybody is going to go that route. Okay. Now here's my final fat joke, and then I'm gonna bring up my good friend. Because y'all all sensitive. Oh. You know what's really funny? One of these days, somebody gonna make you feel bad about your weight, and you're gonna use that. Thank you. One honest person in the room. They feel sorry for you. It's just like a dude that's 48 years old with no job. And people go, man, what you doing? And they say, I'm in college. And you go, oh, okay, that's okay. He ain't got that. Nobody ever looks at the fact that he's 48 years old with no job. But because he uses, I'm in college, you know. And this is another one they use when they really ain't got no job and ain't got no money. He's like, man, what you doing, man? I'm a consultant. What you consulting on? Well, I ain't doing nothing right now, but when something comes, I'm an indicator. Let them know, you know. So here's my final fat joke about myself. Gotta try to figure a way out of here since y'all got all sensitive on the brother. And you know what people always say? They say, man, as a preacher, do you ever put your comedy in? I said, nope, never. I preach the message. And this is why, because you never know when y'all going to tense up when I say something. So. But here's my final, this is when you know you didn't got fat. Now, first of all, I was 301. I'm now down to 288, so I'm working on it. But this is the final, you know you fat. This is the final. Me, Miguel, and a couple other guys, we went out to Vegas. I hadn't played golf in about 4 or 5 months. But I knew it was going to be hot. So I went in my closet and I got 4 pair of shorts and 4 shirts. And when I got to Vegas, I opened up the suitcase and I laid them out. And I said, ooh, I'm going to wear the white outfit on Tuesday. That's going to kill them. And then Wednesday, I'm going to put this one on. Thursday, I'll play with this. Yeah, boy. I was confident. And I put on, my leg fit real good. Then I pulled them up. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I pulled them up and I turned to the side. And I felt like the Nutty Professor. I said, golly, is my butt really sticking? My butt gained weight too? I can't go to jail at all, because don't act like y'all don't know what that reference is. And Miguel was with me. I had to go to Walmart and buy some shorts. And my mind said, don't get them 40s. You can wear 40s. These must be 38s. And so I bought 1 pair of shorts. And Miguel said, that's all you need? I said, I don't know. I'm going to go back and try them on first. Because they were 42s. And the whole time I was riding back to the hotel, I said, please, God, let these fit nicely. Because I don't want to go back and get 44s. Anyway, I thank y'all for being a wonderful, judgmental crowd. Deciding when you want to laugh, when you want to grab a laugh at my plight. It's okay for me to talk about my fatness, but then all of a sudden, if I shift it, then all of a sudden you get nervous. And matter of fact, these are some new jokes. I might even try these on the ship if I ever get another date. I don't get a lot of dates like I used to because I keep saying no. And so finally my no's have caught up to me. And I think my agent has said we will not be using him no time. And they think they're going to try to wake me out, but they don't understand. The longer I don't work, the stronger I get. So I'm good. I mean, we ain't got no lights on at the house, but I'm good. But coming to the stage right now is a good friend of mine. We go way back like hair grease. He lives in Florida, and he came all the way up here, drove his beautiful wife up here, and he was here last year, and we didn't have enough chicken wings, so we got more chicken wings so they could enjoy themselves, and he said, I'll come up and do it again for you, brother. Put your hands together for my good friend, the magic of Puck.
Is the music going? Is the music going? Do we have any music? I don't hear nothing. I can't see. Mel, can you move your big head? Miguel, you slide over to a minute. I had it set up. I hit the button. I don't hear no music. I don't hear you. Is the volume up? it up for the sound man. Actually, this is the wrong song anyway. We go back. All right, here we go. How's everybody doing?
Well, I don't know why I came here tonight. I got the feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair, and I'm wondering how I'll get down the stairs. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, you're a self-made man, and your friends, they all come crawling, slap you on the back and say, please, please. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know why I came here tonight. I got the feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair, and I'm wondering how I'll get down the stairs. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you. Stuck in the middle with you. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. How's everybody doing? I want to reintroduce myself once again. For those who haven't seen me before, my name is Puck. I'll be doing some magic for tonight. I actually would start with a quick question, if I could. By a round of applause, how many folks would like to know how I get that red handkerchief tied in between the two blue? Would you guys like to know? Yeah. Well, as a magician, I'm really not supposed to give away secrets and magic tricks, but I thought you guys were a good crowd. I actually would break the code, tell you how it's done. Here's what I did. I used misdirection. I got you guys to look away for just a moment. The moment you looked away, I reached into my shirt and tied those two blue handkerchiefs. I then threw the red handkerchief in the air at 90 miles per hour. That's right. I reached up, grabbed it, tied it back between the two blue, and that's how it was done. You guys aren't buying this crap at all right? I got another two blue handkerchiefs over here. We're going to try it one more time. I need somebody to help me out. Somebody can count to three in a nice, loud, clear voice for me. How about you, sir? You help me out? You can stay in your seat. Here's what I'm going to say go. You're going to yell 1, 2, 3 in a nice, loud, clear voice, okay? When it happens, I'm going to toss this red handkerchief in the air. I'm going to slow it down just a little bit, though. This way, everyone will see it I've explained. They'll all get to see how the trick is done, all right? How you doing? What's your name? Brian. Brian, not that I don't trust you, but we'll get a little try, make sure we're on the same page, right, Brian? I'm going to say go. 1, 2, 3, nice, loud, clear voice. You ready, Brian? And go!
1, 2, 3.
Where's the fire, man? This is showbiz, man. I need a little pizzazz. No, I need like the Morgan Freeman voice, all right? We'll try it one more time. And go!
1, 2, 3.
It's the same as before. You know what is missing, man? It's missing a slight element of sex appeal. That's what's missing. Do me a favor. Channel your inner Denzel Washington. We'll try it one more time. And go!
1, 2, 3.
This dude's got one speed, man. All right, Brian, Betty, here's what I'll do. I'm going to give you a drum roll. I'll say go. 1, 2, 3, roll out. We'll make the magic happen together, all right? Don't let me down, buddy. Drum roll, please. Go! Up. Big round of applause for Brian! Right now, do we have any American Idol fans out there? Any American Idol fans? All right, just me. It's actually a great show, and the reason why I say this is because I also take one part of my performance to grab one of the adult guys, bring him up here on stage, and turn him into the American Idol magician. I need a strapping young man to come up. Would you help me out, Rodney? Would you mind? What's going on with the music? Yeah, it's just going all over the place. Will you come up, Rodney? Help me out? Yep. Give it up for Pastor Rodney.
So long ago, when I was not so strong, a man came to me.
ASAW, volunteer. Do not for a moment. He was like, the check's gonna bounce. Now, Rodney, I know you did that one trick on stage, but do you know any other magic tricks? All right, see, but to be a magician, the first thing we learn, man, is how to take a bow. See, bow lets these guys know it's okay to clap. Now take a bow. Very good, very good. Your bow is outstanding. You guys might want to pick it up a tad. What do you think? One more time, Rodney, take a bow. Go down for a low energy. There you go. All right, don't get carried away, man. All right, this is real easy, man. All you do is keep your arms exactly where they are. Look straight forward. Keep that wonderful smile on your face. This is going to be Rodney as American Idol magician.
Yes, so crazy right now. Most incredibly, it's your girl, me, it's your boy, Young. You ready? History in the making, part 2, so crazy right now.
I look to stare so deep in your eyes. I touch on you more and more every time. When you leave, I'm begging you not to go. Call your name 2-3 times in a row. Such a funny thing for me to try to explain. How I'm feeling and my pride is the one to blame. Cause I know I don't understand just how your love can do it, no one else can. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me looking so crazy right now. Got me hoping you page me right now. Your kiss got me hoping you save me right now. Looking so crazy, your love got me looking so crazy, your love. When I talk to my friends so quietly, who he think he is? Look at what you did to me. Fitted shoes don't even need to buy a new dress. If you ain't there, ain't nobody else to impress. It's the way that you know what I thought I knew. It's the beat in my heart just when I'm with you. But I still don't understand just how you look and do what no one else can. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me looking so crazy right now. Got me hoping you page me right now. Your kiss got me hoping you save me right now. Looking so crazy, your love got me looking so crazy, your love. I'm looking so crazy, your love got me looking so crazy, your love.
Young Hov, y'all know when the flow is loco. Young B and the ROC. OG, big homie, the one and only. Stick bony, but the pockets is fat like Tony. Soprano, the rock handle like Ben X2. I shake phonies, man, you can't get next to. The genuine article, I do not sing though. I sling though, if anything, I bling yo. Star like Ringo, war like a Greensboro wreck. Crazy, bring your whole set. Crazy in the range, crazy in the range. They can't figure him out, they like, hey, is he insane? Yes, sir, I'm cut from a different cloth. My texture is the best firm chinchilla. I've been dealing with chain smokers. How you think I got the name over? I've been realer, the game's over. Fall back young, ever since I made the change over the platinum. The game's been a rap one.
Got me looking so crazy, my baby. I'm not myself lately. I'm foolish, I don't do this. I've been playing myself, baby. I don't care. 'Cause your love got the best of me, and baby you're making a fool of me. You got me strong and I don't care who sees. 'Cause baby you got me, you got me, you got me so crazy, baby. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me looking so crazy right now. Got me hoping you page me right now. Your kiss got me hoping you save me right now. Looking so crazy, your love got me looking so crazy, your love. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me
Give it up for
looking so
Rodney!
crazy. Got me hoping you page me right now.
I don't know about you, man, but I'm tired. I didn't realize how big you is. Anyway, Rodney, I brought a special celebrity guest judge to check you out tonight. Yes, I did. Mr. Judge, how do you think Rodney did tonight?
Honestly, once again, it was just an amazing performance. Congratulations.
Thanks so much, buddy. Give it up for Pastor Rodney! was a good sport. Oh my goodness. I want to do a card trick right now if I could. I need somebody to come up and give me a hand. Would you mind helping me out? Be a lot of fun. Would you mind? Stand up, make your way up here. Anybody give him a nice round of applause. And stand right over here. You come up. There you go. How you doing? What's your name?
Ron.
Ron?
Yeah.
Ron, nice to meet you, man. Ron, we're going to do a little card trick here, if we wouldn't mind. First thing I want you to do is hold your hands out for me flat like a table. I'm going to give you some cards. I'm going to give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards. Now, Ron, what I want you to do is I want you to double check my math, make sure I haven't done anything tricky. Count those cards one at a time on top of this envelope. Count the cards one at a time on top of the envelope. Here you go. You got it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Perfect. Take this envelope, check it out really well. Make sure it's not a trick envelope. Make sure there's no compartments or anything like that. If you want, you can hold it up to light. Make sure you can't see through it. Look good? Do me a favor, take the cards, place them inside the envelope, and then stick out your tongue for me if you wouldn't mind. That's to seal it shut, okay?
Oh,
okay.
We are in Atlanta.
Man, we in church, man. All right, go ahead, seal it shut. Now, I don't want to come anywhere near the envelope, so what I want you to do is I want you to place it down deep into your front pants pocket for me. That way I can't get to it, all right? You're really cautious, man. All right, hold your hand out for me. We're going to give you some more cards. We're going to give you another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more cards. Do me a favor, look through those, make sure those are all different as well. And we're going to turn you into a magician. What, are you memorizing them? All right, what I want you to do is, you know how to spread cards out like this? With face down? Okay, perfect. We're going to turn you into a magician. Do me a favor, ask this gentleman over here to pick a card. Have him just grab one, any card. Yep. And maybe somebody over here. No, go ahead and hold on to the card. Maybe somebody over, this young lady right here. And we need one more person over here to grab a card for me, if you wouldn't mind. Now, check it out. It's important that you look at the cards in front of you. You memorize your cards, okay? Because at the end of this trick, if you don't remember your card, we have no finish, all right? You might want to show it to a few people around you. They can help you memorize it as well in case you forget. Everybody got their cards? Great. Do me a favor, grab the cards, place them back inside, and bring them right back up here for me. And back this up a little bit. And one more over here. And make way back up here on stage. All right, perfect. Same thing, another envelope. Place those inside this envelope for me, and you know what to do. Seal that puppy shut. It tastes terrible, doesn't it, huh? Yeah, at least it did when I licked it earlier. No, I'm just playing. I ain't looking, man. I made out with it a little. I'm just messing around with you. We need to get somebody else to come and help me out. We need one more person. We need a gentleman. How about you? Would you mind coming up and help me out? Make your way up here. Everybody give him a nice round of applause. How you doing, man? What's your name? Keith, can you jump up here?
Yep.
There you go, buddy. Oh, I got you. All right. Keith, I want you to take this envelope. I want you to place that down deep into your front pants pocket for me, if you wouldn't mind, okay? Now, get you to move over just a little bit more this way. Perfect. Now, gentlemen, here's what I'm going to attempt to do. I'm going to ask you to attempt to make 3 cards vanish from that envelope in your pocket. You're going to fly through there invisibly and end up in your envelope over here. But not just any 3 cards, but the 3 cards selected by you folks in the audience. And right now, I don't know what they are, so we're going to find out real quick. First card was the Jack of Diamonds. Second, Ace of Hearts. And the last card was the 7 of Hearts. So those will be the only 3 cards to fly if we do this properly. Now, gentlemen, do me a favor. Stand with your hands at your sides for me. Okay? Now, here's what I'm going to ask you to do. I'm going to ask you to close your eyes for me right now, if you wouldn't mind. Okay? I'm going to ask you to keep your eyes closed for the next few minutes, okay? No, go ahead and keep them shut. Don't open up your eyes, okay? Now, I want you to be completely aware of any physical experiences that you go through in the next few minutes, okay? And if you feel anything, do me a favor. I don't want you to let on. Don't open your eyes. Don't smile. Don't move. Don't even get scared. Just stay as still as you possibly can. But I want you to just make a mental note of any physical anything that you feel, any kind of sensations, whether it be hot, cold, or any kind of sensations whatsoever, okay? For the next few moments. All right, now keep your eyes closed. Here we go. Was the music not working again? Here we go. Stay as still as you possibly can. Do me a favor. If you felt anything at all, raise your left hand high above your head for me right now. Do me a favor. Hold up the number of fingers for the amount of times that you felt it. Lastly, do me a favor. Point to the shoulder that you felt it. Go ahead and point to the shoulder that you felt it. Go ahead and open up your eyes for me right now. You know what's crazy? I never touched you at all. I only touched you. But the fact that you both felt it means that I think it worked. Do me a favor. Go into your pockets, pull out those envelopes for me. Pull out the envelopes. Turn to the side, rip the envelopes open. Go ahead, rip the envelopes open. Throw the pieces to the floor. We don't mind. Just hold on to the cards for me. Yep, go ahead and take the cards out. Don't do anything yet. Go ahead and take the cards out. Now, if we had 10 cards here and 10 cards here, and 3 were really to leave your envelope, you would be left with
3 would be 7.
7. Go ahead, count your cards into my hand in a nice, loud, clear voice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. Do me a favor, count yours into my hand in a nice, loud, clear voice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
11, 12, 13. But wait, we had 3 cards picked by you guys in the audience. Do me a favor, spread the cards in front of you like you're playing spades so you can see all the faces of the cards. Do me a favor, look through there. Do you see a jack of diamonds at all?
Jack of diamonds. No.
Do you see a jack of diamonds? If you do, hand it to me. There is. Do you see an ace of hearts in there?
No.
If you see an ace of hearts, hand it to me. There is. Do you see a 7 of hearts?
No. No.
7 of hearts, hand it to me. And they've flown, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Give them both a nice round of applause for helping out. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Darkest of night with the moon shining bright. There's a set going strong.
He looked real scared. I'm going to close for you right now with a special piece if I could. Now, being a magician is probably one of the greatest jobs in the world because, we get to be adults, but at the same time, still get to kind of create a lot of the magic and a lot of the wonder that we had when we were a lot younger. And it's become more relevant in my life than when I became a father. That little girl at home, her name is Michaela. And probably one of the greatest feelings I get as a dad is when I get to look in her eyes and she experiences something for the very first time. And about a year ago, Kayla was in the backyard. She was playing with some bubbles. Now, she seen me watching, but I was checking her out. And as she blew those bubbles, that look of wonder on her face, now that was real magic. As those bubbles fall around her, her face completely lit up. And I thought to myself, wouldn't it be cool if I could just reach out and freeze that moment in time? See, that way I can make it last forever. Oh, that's a keeper. See, I told Kayla, see, bubbles, they're like wishes. And the further and higher that they fly, the better chance he had of those wishes coming true. Her response to me was, well, Daddy, if that's true, you need to blow some bubbles and wish for some hair. Some of you know what I'm talking about. But I know a lot of you out there have some wishes, so I'd like to come down, maybe make a few of your wishes come true. You have to help me out, would you mind? You stand up right over here. You said no? What are you in the witness protection program? All right, maybe not. How about you? Are you with her? Oh, stand up. Now stand up. Go ahead. Take the top. Blow some bubbles for me. Reach out, grab one of those bubbles with your free hand. Keep your hand closed, tight fist. Make a wish. Drop it in here. Give her a round of applause. Thank you. Let me get somebody else to help me out there. How about you, big guy? You want to help me out? Stand up, same thing. Take the top. Blow some bubbles for me. Reach out, grab one, hold it tight. Make a wish. Drop it in. A little less macho, a little more imagination. Okay, let's try one more time. A bit more. Reach out, grab one, hold it tight. Make a wish. Drop it in. Give him a round of applause as well. Thank you. See, the bubbles, they hold a fascination for all of us because, after all, we breathe life into them, like our dreams and our wishes. But you You can't lose sight of those. You can't let them fly too far away. Because if you do, every once in a while, they can disappear. And I thank you. Now, it was George Bernard Shaw who once said, you know, we don't stop playing because we get old. We get old when we stop playing. With that being said, I'd like to send some youthful wishes to all of you. And here's hoping and wishing that all your dreams come true. That's it. Thank you so much. My name is Puck. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Anything you want to do, want to make the world. There's nothing to it.
Thank you.
There's no boy so sweet. Oh, wasn't that beautiful, man? He had the bubbles and everything. Hey, boy, Hercules. I can't, oh, you did so good with that bubble thing, boy. We're just trying to stall so he can take the stuff off the stage. Yeah. All this stuff. Boy, that's why I'm glad I'm a comic, boy. He had to come here an hour early
Made
to
me
set
clean
that
my
up.
own stuff up.
Well, did you dang all right? Clean it up. You left it a mess. That's what you get for putting me in the show. I ain't never volunteered to be in the show in my life, man. And then he talking about bend down and he behind me. That's why I kept stooping. I wasn't bending over. Shoot. Oh, man, forget that. I ain't the one. You know that was impressive. You know for a minute, you were like, how he do that? Thank you. I'm going to be here all week. I'm going to be here. You know, it would really be nice if I could have a church service with all these people in it at least one time. Wouldn't it be nice? I mean, I'm thankful for y'all supporting this, but it would be nice if, it would just really be nice to have all y'all one Saturday night. I don't even know what it's like to preach a sermon with 40 people. I really don't. I preached a sermon at my church and went to Philly and preached the same sermon, and I was actually up there preaching and saying, this is what it sounds like with 200 people, okay. That's how it sounded in my church. I'd be studying too, man. I'd be sweating. Boy, look at me like crazy. Look at me, I guess I'm gonna say something. Amen. Won't be no slaying in the spirit at ASAW. You know what I do? I need to change up. That's what I need to do. I need to change up. I do. I need to change up. Sister Terrell, I need to change up. You know what I mean? You know what? I'm gonna start doing what the other preachers doing. Listen. No, shh, be quiet. Be quiet. Shut up. That's what he said. Y'all remember? That's what he said. He said, be quiet. I don't want nobody breathing. Listen, God told me that in 21 days, I need 2,100 people to write a check for $2,100. I don't even do that. Don't nobody show up. I'm going to start changing. That's what I'm going to start. The Lord told me that 60 people are going to write a check for $10,000. And when y'all do, I'm going to quit the next week. That's what I'm going to do. Now, Randy, I was not telling your wife to be quiet. That was from the preacher. Because I ain't got time to be outside. Don't be telling my wife to be quiet. Because I don't want her to get home and tell me, he told me to be quiet. He told me, shut up. You ain't even do nothing. It was part of the joke. Because you know I'm already hit. Well, I know when I get home, my wife is saying, now, baby, what made you think that was funny? I don't care. I'm 38 years in. I don't care. I had a dude tell me one day talking about, you ain't even funny. I said, yeah, but you paid to be on the cruise. So who funny? But anyway, like I said, I've been doing comedy 38 years, and I've met a lot of talented people. And this brother, I wanted to do something different. I wanted to show y'all something different, like my friend Prock, he's a magician. And I'm not going to tell you what this guy does, but when you see what he does, it's very impressive. So tonight we have a special guest. He's appeared on the Huckabee Show on TBN, and he has his own dry bar comedy special called I'm Beside Myself. He's appeared on the Ricky Smiley Show. Me too. I didn't get paid. And on the sitcom Last Call on Bounce TV. Put your hands together for the comedy of Willie Brown and Friends. It's the Prince of Praise, Byron Cage with Pajamas. Come on.
All right, good. That's good.
Everything that's
Hey, give the Lord a hand praise.
Bless his name.
Yeah,
Is there anybody in this place
that's good.
that is here
That's
to
good.
bless him?
Notice how I use the steps. That's right. That's 62 right there. That's 62. That's wisdom. Thank you. I want to, first of all, let's give a big hand to ASAW Community Church for bringing us in, for flying us all the way in from McDonough, Georgia. Let's give it up for them. So nice here in Alabama. I'm going to tell you, I love it. I love it. You can tell you're in Alabama by the air. Oh, it's beautiful. I want to thank you so much. It's good to be out of jail. Don't judge me. I'm the head of the prison ministry at my church. I want to thank Pastor Rodney. I love him because he paid me as soon as I got here. How about that? I thought this was a white church. I'm telling you, he paid me so fast. The white folks pay you quick. Here you go, brother. There you go. Now, go ahead. Let them. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Black folks, they wait till it's time for you to leave. Am I going to get my check? Anyway. Don't know it's true. All right. So I want to give it up for my lovely wife, Sherry, back there. You'll clap for her. Very spiritual woman. I like to put spiritual messages on my Facebook page whenever I leave home to perform. There's no temptation known to man that God has not given you a manner of escape. Resist the devil, he will flee from you. Sherry, who are these messages for, me or your friends? He who has an ear, let him hear. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, by profession, I'm a ventriloquist. Yes, that's French. That's a French word. French for gynecologists, yes. Everybody got a favorite uncle. I want you to meet mine. Please start clapping. Give it up for Uncle Rufus. Come on. All right. I'm going to do it. What you going to do, Uncle Rufus? I'm going to do it. What you going to do? I'm going to do the stanky leg. Look at that leg. Oh, that's good. Look at that leg. Look at that leg. Look at that leg. Y'all should have seen me on Dancing with the Stars. Uncle Rufus, you was on Dancing with the Stars? You don't know? You better ask somebody. Carrie Ann Donato gave me a 10. What'd you give her? Gave her nothing. No. That girl is fine. You know she fine. Uncle Rufus, do you know where we are? Do I look like Google Map to you? Every time I get out the suitcase, we in a different city. I can tell we in a Christian audience because they's judging me right now. Look at them. Y'all's tight up in here tonight. Y'all need some communion wine or something. They got some beautiful women here in Villa Rica. Lord, lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever, forever, ever, forever, ever. Y'all look like 6 honey nut pancakes from IHOP with the butter and the syrup coming down. Y'all gonna make my sugar go up. Uncle Rufus, what is that in your throat? That's your thumb, boy. Don't play with me. Y'all really skeptical about these jokes tonight, ain't you? They do it to Rodney, they'll do it to us. Don't worry about it. Y'all ain't gonna hurt my feelings. I ain't real. All right, now you better laugh. Chris Tucker ain't coming tonight. You better laugh. This is all right. So when you don't pay to get in, that's how you act right there, see? That's how you act right there. When y'all don't pay, you don't see. If you pay $50, you'd be laughing right now. Some of y'all think I'm real. Sit up here. You keep your lips on those and we night there to fool you too. Don't talk while I'm talking. You ain't that good. We got a beautiful audience here, huh? Yeah, I really enjoy looking into those faces. Yeah, some of them faces need looking into. So I'm glad you're here. We ain't had no choice. I'm just came to help you out. Well, I'm glad that you came here, Uncle Rufus. Really glad you came here. I remember you and you was a baby. Hold on. You remember me when I was a baby. That's what you just said. We'll wait. You had the biggest head of all the babies in the incubator. And I can see now the swelling still ain't gone down. You was in school, you was in Head Start. You was the head of the class. It's true what the words say, Pastor Rodney, God will make you the head and not the tail. Can I get an amen tonight? You play football, you toss the coin, you say heads or heads. Look, Uncle Rufus, you ain't gonna be talking about me all night. We ain't gonna have no show. How you doing, darling? I see you looking at me right there in the front. Can I do something for you, like pay your cable bill or something? But you need some rims on your car? What you do? I got benefits. Benefits. I used to work with your grandmama down at the Walmart before I retired. I didn't know that. Yeah, we was the greeters. The greeter, yeah, she will greet you on the way in. And I will greet you on the way out. What would she say? Welcome to Walmart. And what would you say, Uncle Rufus? Where is your receipt? I know you got a receipt. You ain't fit to get out of here without no receipt. I might be old, but you gonna show me a receipt. This one woman came from the back of the stove. Oh, yeah? Yeah, said she was in the bathroom. Yeah, said she ain't had no receipt. What'd you say to her? I said, well, show me some toilet paper then. A prayer cloth or something. You gonna show me. So how you feeling, Uncle Rufus? I ain't feeling good. Say what? I said, I ain't feeling good at all. What seemed to be the problem? Well, for starters, it's you. Me? Yeah, it's you. Uncle Rufus, what have I done? How come every time I'm with you, yeah, I feel like I'm having a prostate exam? I'm standing up and can't sit down. Lord have mercy, I can't feel my legs. I can't feel my legs. Somebody need to call the authorities. I don't know this name. Yes, you do. No, I don't. Yes, you do. No, I don't. You been to the doctor? Well, I had to do a triple bypass last night. What? You had triple bypass surgery? No, I passed his office 3 times. I wasn't going in there trying to use up all my Medicaid. The devil is a lie. Doctor say I got the RLS. RLS, yeah, that's the restless leg syndrome. That's where you sleep, but your leg is still walking around the room. The downside is, you wake up feeling refreshed. Your leg is still in the corner, tired as can be. Get up, leg. We got things to do. So I just came down to Villa Rica to tell y'all, Christians ain't perfect. Y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all know Christians ain't perfect. All right. We just forgiven. That's profound. Yeah. Why would you say that? Well, I was down in Biloxi, Mississippi last week. And I seen some Christians down there at the casino. Well, how do you know? I saw the church bus parked out front. Well, what were you doing down there? I went in there to get them folks up out of there. Messed around and got caught up on a slot machine myself. That's what sin will do to you, Pastor Rodney. It wrap his ugly arms around, engulf you, bring you down. He'll bring you down. Won't he do it? You know he will. But I'm so glad. Say what? I say, I'm so glad that we got faith. All right. Because if you got faith, the size of what's that? jar of mustard, great two-thumb. Because we were praying and playing at the same time. Lord, if you let me hit, I swear I quit. Lord, if you let me hit, I promise I quit. Come on now, give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Double dining. Double dining. You say you have not because you have. I'm asking. Come on now. Blackjack. 21. Roll the dice. Full house. Uncle Rufus, I thought you was a man of the cloth. Well, I'm made out of cloth. What's that supposed to mean? They said you was busy in the church. Yeah, I'm busy in the church. Well, what do you do? Well, I walk from the front of the church to the back of the church. Then I walk from the back of the church to the front of the church. Then what you do? I sit down. I'm tired. I'm AARP. I ain't got to do nothing, and I do that 3 times a day. But do you hold any special position in the church? Yeah. What position do you hold? Wake me up when somebody gets saved. Uncle Rufus, you got to be doing something. I am doing something. What are you doing? I'm the head deacon. And why are you the head deacon? Because they wouldn't let me be the pastor. And why would they let you be the pastor? Because I'm the head deacon, boy, I just told you. Well, do you do anything else? Yeah, I'm the usher. An usher. No, an usher. You like to tell people where they can sit. Now, I like to tell people where they can go. I don't care where you sit. Sit where you want to sit. You walked in here by yourself. You sit down by yourself. You ain't then need to tell you where to sit. You see a seat, you take a seat. You move your feet, you lose your seat. Uncle Rufus, come on. Is that all you do? Well, I used to be the head of the parking lot ministry until what? They let me go. What? They sat me down. They sat you. Why they set you down? Because somebody said I was fussing out the numbers, so they thrust me out. You know, you always get that one guy in church, bruh, right here, right there. You always get that one dude in church. He gonna tell you where he gonna park. I'm parking right here. I said, no, you're not. He said, I'm parking right here. I said, no, you ain't. He said, look here, you don't let me talk here, it's gonna be me and you. I said, come on, Pastor. Faster. Slow your roll, Pastor, slow your roll. You won't let me do the job you put me in charge to do. You gonna micromanage me. You need to get on in there and get them folks a good word so we can get home and see the Falcons lose. You know they're gonna lose. They could be up 2 touchdowns, 5 minutes left. You go to the bathroom, come back, the Falcons have lost again. My name is Uncle Rufus. Y'all give it up for him. Y'all give it.
You're listening to The Sound.
We're going to keep it going. Real quick. All right. I got my other partner I'm going to bring out. And we'll do this fast. He's been with me a long time. I want y'all to put your hands together, start clapping. Give it up for Woody. Give it up for Woody. Come on. Keep it going. You all right? No, I ain't all right. Got my gloves on, the hat sideways. I think I ought to do this ventriloquist. Sit up here. What were you doing in the suitcase? Waiting to exhale? You know I got asthma. I was in the suitcase so long, I thought I was a T.I. on house arrest. I'm like, hold up. I don't deserve this. I thought I was Daniel in the lion den. Shadrach, Meshach, and a big Negro. And I was like, hold up. How come my Air Force Ones get dirty and I don't walk nowhere? What's up with that? So what were you doing during the pandemic? I was now watching our favorite show, Joel Osteen. That's my name. I know some of y'all don't like Joel because you say he's not scriptural. I love Joel because Joel make you feel good no matter what is going on in your life. You could be losing your arm. You don't need that arm. You still got another arm and 2 legs. What you worried about that arm for? You can still wave holy hands with that one arm. You can still do the right hand of fellowship with that one arm. Now, if you lose your right arm, you're going to have to give the left hand of fellowship. You could go to jail. Joel will make it seem like it's okay. Go on in there. You ain't going to be alone. I ain't going to be in there with you. But God going to be in there with you. You could be looking at a life sentence. Don't you know your life is not your own? You've been bought with a prize. Hallelujah. If we don't praise him, the rocks are going to cry out. The wood is already talking. See, y'all not ready. You're not ready. You're not ready for me tonight. Y'all not ready for me. Why you keep touching me? I'm trying to get you situated. I ain't that kind of guy. I'm already situated. I rebuke that spirit right there. You know, they came out with this CRT thing. Y'all heard about that? The critical race theory. Y'all know about that? They want to take black history out the school system. You know that? Did you know that, sir? Did you know? You don't act like you knew. You saying you do, but I don't know. I'm not convinced. They already started. You know when we was in school, they said, George Washington is the father of our country. You remember that? Y'all remember that? I beg to differ. I believe that Nick Cannon is the father of the Nick Cannon. You are the father. And you know you are. Nick had 4 Davids last year alone. They're going to start calling you Nick at night. He don't let no grass grow under his feet. They're going to start calling him Nasty Nick because he don't use no protection or nothing. Well, he can afford it. Yeah, for now. And then the Holyfield could afford it. Back then. Shoot, Rick Ross living in his house now. Hey, man, y'all been a great crowd. My name is Willie Brown. This is Woody. Yay! Wish I had more time for you guys.
That is talent. Yeah. But what you need me to help you? You've been doing this 30 years. You can't put him in the box. What? You know he not real, right? He don't want to get in the box. You better put him in there. Be quiet and get in there. What's wrong with this? See? That's what's wrong with these children. Y'all let them talk. Shoot, my day you didn't talk. Your father told you to be quiet. You ain't talk for 3 days. He telling me he don't want to get in the suitcase. He a daggone puppet. Hey, man, is that what it is? Or was it a figurine? What is the difference? What is it? What is it? What do you call it? A figure. Yeah, you got to be politically correct. Yeah, because you know when I was a kid, you know what they called them, right? Dummies. Remember, they were dummies. That's what they used to call them. They used to call them dummies. Can't do that now, you know. Hey, it's going to be politically correct. Hey, I know none of y'all ever saw me on television. I know you didn't, so well, you saw me because you was there. Y'all know this is Brian Dennis. This was my college agent for 20 years. He was my college agent. Now he's the real estate mogul. He's got properties all over Eastman, Georgia. So if you ever want to move to Eastman, that's the guy to see. Because it is on my list of places to visit. Golly, he got properties down there too. Well, anyway, but when I was coming up through the ranks, I did a lot of TV shows, and one of the shows I did in Chicago was a show called Comic Justice. A.J. Jamal was the host, and Sinbad's brother at the time, Mark Atkins, was producing it and stuff like that. And so when I went, I met a lot of different comics, and the guy that I'm gonna bring up to you right now, I met him there, and his daddy was a preacher, and my daddy was a preacher, and we talked and we laughed, and he was funny. He was funny then, and he's funny now. All the way from Chicago, we flew him in this morning just for tonight. Please welcome my good friend Ron Baker Jr. No, not right now. That's later. That's later. That's not right now. You can stop it. There you go.
You gotta say Ron Baker Jr.
Oh, Ron Baker Jr. Forget it, man.
Give it up for your pastor, Rodney Johnson. We're going to have to come to rehearsal next time so we have all our stuff together. Man, Rodney Johnson was talking about that weight, man. I'm one hamburger away from looking like Fred Rerun Berry. A half a hamburger, not even a full one. But I have to use scripture for my weight that God has enlarged my territory. Come on. This is prosperity that you see. Come on, God gave me more than I can ask or even think. You might know my single, Never Should Have Ate It. Never should have ate it. Never should have ate it. Come on, I thought I would be thin by now. Come on, you ever have food just start talking to you? Because you didn't get fat fast. It was a slow process, so you can't lose it fast. Come on, that pie began to speak to me late in the midnight hour. Psst. This refrigerator. Come on. The devil got in that pie and I listened to him. Got up in the middle of the night and went into that refrigerator. But this way, we got to get off. I'm telling you that this suit is only being held together by prayer. Come on, somebody ain't praying hard enough. And Rodney, you always been like a tall guy, big guy. I'm 4 foot nothing and the same weight you are. You know, my neck is 19 inches. That's a football neck. You know, I might as well have on like a Darth Vader helmet. I got to turn my whole body when they call my name. Ron, yeah. What the? Man, I'm wearing tight not because it's in. It's all I have. It is terrible, but I have to believe God for my weight loss. He said, you got to speak that thing. Only problem is that the more I say I'm going to lose weight, the bigger I get. So I have to speak that thing in reverse. I'm going to get bigger. And see if that works, but so far nothing works. Thank y'all for flying me here. I appreciate it. Your pastor's a first-class pastor. Listen, he does everything first class. He just don't say it to say it. He means what he says, and he says what he means. You know, we don't live in the era anymore about my word is my bond. You know, people say anything and don't follow through. It's because of the cell phones, I believe. It's the cell phone era allows you to not be where you're supposed to be when you said you were going to be there. I'm right around the corner. How many times you heard folks say that? What does that really mean in translation? I'm still in the bed at the house. I'll call you at 8 o'clock. See, we come from the era of we didn't have cell phones. So when somebody said they were going to call you at 8 o'clock, you were in the kitchen, sitting at the table, waiting on that one phone that was on the wall. Young people will never remember the phone. They'll never realize that one phone that was on the wall. Oh, she said rotary. You real old. I was still talking about the touch tone. She said, no, you ever hit the wrong number? Let me start this thing back over again. Yeah. I remember the days when you used to be on the phone and it was late and your mama would pick up the phone. Get off the phone. Young people don't know what it is to know that because everybody has their own individual phone. Get off the phone. You would be deep in conversation about nothing. Get off the phone. They hang up the phone. You still be on there. Go ahead. 2 minutes later. Didn't I tell you to get off that phone? Hang it up right now. Hang it up. Talking about nothing. I liked, remember when you would call the girl's house after 9 o'clock and the daddy would answer the phone? Who is this calling my daughter after 9? Now you can call a girl anytime you want to because they got their own phone. It's not like it used to be. You know, even these cars. You know, I've been sitting in the car 15 minutes trying to start it. It was on. It just don't make no noise. When I tell you, I was, and black people, we press on the button harder when it ain't working. Man, we lean on that button. When I tell you, I said, how come the car, for 15 minutes, I pushed that brake down so hard, I think it went through the floor like Fred Flintstone. The car didn't make a sound because it's a hybrid and it's electric. So I needed a rum. It was just like, did not make a sound. Then I'm trying to lock the door. You know, buttons used to pop up on the car doors. You can see the button, you know. I'm trying to open the trunk. Where's the handle? Remember the trunk had a big handle? And I'm putting all my might and lifting it up. It was lifting by itself. You just touch. That's how things have gotten now. They're streamlined and smooth and quiet. But women are still loud. No, they pointing at each other. They see they pointing at each other. If you would just be like this new automobile and just, you got an 89. How many people that are married here? Oh, very good. Just about everybody, except these people right here. How long y'all been dating? Yeah, you. Oh, you said you married. Y'all to lift no hands. You did? You still sitting like this? That's real married people right there. Real married people, when they go out to eat, they don't even talk to each other. One is looking one way, one is looking the other. Because new couples, everybody, they're so in love, they want to sit next to each other. In a booth, they're on the same side with each other. That's when you know it's real love, when you're on the same side of the booth. You don't want to look across. We right here. We just always touching. When you've been married a long time, you're like, will you get off of me? Just give me some space, just a little bit of space. There is a cartoon in the Sun Times where I'm from, and I don't know if you all have seen it here, but it's one of the longest running cartoons in the newspaper. Isn't that a throwback? Who reads a newspaper? It's called Love Is. Have y'all seen that? Love Is? Love is holding hands. Love is a walk through the park. Love is bringing him dinner. Love is bringing her flowers. It's always a love is. And they're always naked. You never even realize that. You know, but it's naked. It's like Adam and Eve. It's love is. Then the Bible has what love really is. You know, love is patient. Love is kind. Love is long-suffering. Love does not demand its own way. It tells you what love really is. Then you have your everyday I got to live with you, love is. I'm here to tell you, you really don't know someone until you have to live with them day in and day out. And it's the little things that cause the big arguments, not many times the big things that cause the big arguments. It's small things that would seem insignificant to someone you don't live with every day. When you've been married a long time, stuff gets on your nerves, stuff like breathing. Must you breathe all the time? In and out and in. And I can hear you all the way over here. Sound like Biggie. Little things get on your nerve, like blinking. Why do you blink so much? You just blink constantly. Just stop blinking and just hold your eyes open. Little things when you've been married a long time. So real love when you get married, when you've been married, love is simple things like love is putting the toilet seat down. See? Love is simple. It's just put the toilet seat down. Something that simple. Men, you don't really understand that until you go down late in the midnight hour. You thought baptismal water was cold. When you hit that toilet water, come on, it chilled my body and not my soul. That porcelain is the worst feeling in the world because men just forget. Remember, my mother went in there late one night and went straight down, didn't look at all. And next, we just heard her screaming, "Rada! Rada!" My daddy wakes, what's going on? I can't get up! We had to call the fire department. All you heard was on 3. 1, 2. She was so upset. She was so, Men, love is clean the toilet seat off. Now, everybody here look like they're about, over 40. At that age, it's not going the way you want it to go. Please don't do anything in the dark. Just cut the light on. But just clean, just clean up. Just clean up. It's the little things that cause the big argument. Love is if you are the last one to use all the toilet paper, please refill the roll. Nope, that's not what we do when we've been married a long time. You let it get dry empty. Here I come in straight from work. All I've been thinking about is I gotta get in there. I look over there, it's empty. And black people don't keep the toilet paper in the bathroom. We keep it in the linen closet, in the hallway, on the top shelf, like it was liquor or a gun. Now I got to crawl out down the hallway. It's the little things that cause the big arguments. Love is put the twist tie back on the bread. How country is it that you get the bread and then tie the bag in a knot? I mean a hard knot, like as if nobody else was going to ever get bread but you. Now I got to rip the whole bag open just to get 2 slices of bread because you won't put the twist tie. Little things that cause the big argument. Love is when you borrow my car, put the same amount of gas back in it as it was when you got it. Because they'll say, let me get in your car, or they won't even say, let me get in your car. And you didn't washed it, filled it full of gas. You wake up in the morning, it's dirty, and it's a thimble full of gas. Y'all don't really understand how angry that makes somebody feel when now they know they're not going to make it to work on time because they got to stop and get gas. And you already got 2 pink slips, 1 more. Come on, ain't nobody ever been working on 2 pink slips? Do they still call them pink slips? 2 write-ups. You're working on 2 write-ups. You cannot be late again. They told you if you're late again, that's going to be it. They give you whatever that grace period is. Was it 60, 90 days? Real love is when you get out the bathtub, clean that bathtub out. The worst thing in the world is you ready to go in the bathtub and it's a ring around it. It looks like Saturn. Now you got to spend 10 minutes cleaning it out before you can get in and take your bath. Ladies, when you finish bumping and curling your hair, clean the sink out. Just clean the sink out. I get in there, it's hair on everything. The soap. I gotta pull the hair out the soap. Cause y'all just, I gotta go. Y'all leave it. And turn the curling irons off too. How many men have burned their hands on the flat iron, not knowing it was on? It's the simple thing. It's the little things that cause the big arguments. You know, like love is keeping your eyes only on her. Men are creatures of sight. We like what we see. We have gotten in trouble biblically and historically based on what we see. David in the Bible got in trouble because of Bathsheba. If y'all know the story, it was what he saw. You know, President Clinton has gotten in trouble because of what he saw. It's nothing new. Jesse Jackson got in trouble because of what he saw. Bill Cosby, he was like Solomon. I want them all. Thank you. But you have to keep your eyes only on her. See, the difference between men and women is that men look and women glance. Men look and women glance. Women are smooth and sneaky like cats. They boo-boo and cover it up. You don't even know it's there. Men are not that smooth. Women will be with their man, and an attractive man will walk in, and they will move nothing but their eyes. You have no idea what's going on. She is checking this man out, no neck movement, just eyes. And they're speaking to another woman across the room with just a, girl, did you see him? Yes, I saw him. Did you see him? They like the ventriloquist man. No lips is moving. You didn't see his lips move one time. He was having full conversation. Yeah. Rice cakes for farmer. Thank you for getting that. Classic Willie Tyler and Lester too. Have you ever met Willie Tyler and Lester too? Because your dummy could you call them dummies? Figures. Well, I'm from the dummy era. Still, I'm old. I'm Archie Bunker old. Edith Stiefel. But we don't call them dumb. We call them figures. That's what they call them? Figures. Right. Or dummies. Yeah, right. Or Donald Trump. Whatever you want to call it. No, I'm kidding. Oh, the crowd turns. I wouldn't have guessed you all were Republicans. While I'm on the subject, somebody explain to me how somebody in broad daylight could walk in with a gun and a ladder and just post it up and no one see anything. He said, I was shot, but in 3 days his ear was healed. Did you see that? I saw the blood come streaming down. But in 3 days, that big cotton was rolled away. Show me, how does that happen? I wish I could do the full act out, but my suit is too tight and the stage is too small. Because I'm telling you now, I got on this Kirk Franklin Reason Why We Sing suit. Come on, somebody ask the question. Why is this suit so tight? I can't even raise my hand. This is as high as it's going. Lift your hands, it ain't going no higher. Lift it up higher, nope. You see, I'm taking little steps, One big step and it's over. Man, I wish I knew it was casual. I would have came in here with some, sweats and a t-shirt. Keep your eyes on him. Because so women, very smooth. Again, communicating with another woman way across the room of how attractive this man is. And you, the man, have no idea what's going on. But men aren't as smooth. We can be with, our spouse, our girlfriend, our significant other, and we just can't play. We'll be mid-conversation talking about something. Yeah, I think the Bears are really going to do it this year. Atlanta's looking pretty good too, and somebody will walk in and we will just stop mid-sentence. And I think that follow them all the way. We forgot we were even with anybody. You ever seen a woman so fine you got spiritual? Oh my Lord. No good thing will he withhold from me. I believe if I can just touch the hem of her garment, I will be made whole. Wife still sin. No, I'm sorry, what were we talking about? We're gone. Because men are creatures of sight. The Bible said that if your right eye causes you to sin, gouge it out. Better to be in heaven with one eye than hell with two. If that be the case, we are going to heaven like Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles. How you doing? How you doing? How are you, Mary? Nicodemus, is that you? Esau, let me feel your arm. Is that did anybody get the Esau joke? Did anybody get the Esau joke? Come closer. Let me feel you. Look up Jacob and Esau. Look up Isaac, Jacob, and Esau when y'all go home. You can tell the people have no idea what the Bible stories are. They're like, who is Esau? Is that like Sexy Red? Is that a... Thank you. Yeah, you have to keep spice in your relationship, especially when you've been married a long time. And most of y'all are married. And Pastor Rodney, I don't know, how far can I go? I just want to say you got to keep it spicy. Do they do lemon pepper out here in Atlanta? That's real big in Chicago? Lemon pepper. Do they do that? Yeah, you got to put lemon pepper on your relationship. You want to put a little extra something on it. He don't want to see you looking like Florida Evans every day when he come home. Come on, you got to come up out that moo-moo. Come on, I come against every moo-moo right now. Come on, you got to come out them grannies. You can't have, matter of fact, I speak against every bloomer right now under the sound of my voice. That is, loose those bloomers right now. You have to slim them things down. Get something, nice, and cute, going over to Victoria's Secrets and see what the secret is about. Some people say, well, they don't come in my size. The devil is a liar. If they don't have them there, go to Walmart and get you some bloomers and just cut you a V. Come on, you got to learn how to make a way out of no way. Come on and step into your anointing. And don't give them a reason. Because when you've been married, marriage is legal. Marriage is legal. So don't make him beg. Yeah, don't make him beg. Come on, be a cheerful giver. Give not out of necessity. But y'all don't want to. I'm trying to help somebody on tonight. Come on, don't give grudgingly. Don't nobody want to beg you for something. Reverend Nick used to say, if you know I like biscuits and gravy, don't make me beg you for biscuits and gravy. Make me biscuits and gravy. Anyway, y'all don't. I really want to help the married people. Because when you were single, y'all felt freer. I can't say y'all too tight. Y'all tight is this suit that But it's not all on the woman. It's not all on the woman. Men, because the language for women is different than the language it is for men. Her love language is slightly different. So when she gets home from work, just be at the kitchen sink with nothing but a wife beater on and some Timberlands. Wheat colored Timberlands, unlaced. And a wife beater. Can you still say wife beater? What do we call it now? A tank top. We can't say wife, the culture has changed. You can't say wife beater, a wife humiliator, OJ changed everything, but it's just basically tank top. Just be there washing dishes. Washing dishes. Yeah, with nothing but a tank top on and some wheat-colored Timberlands. Just be vacuuming naked with nothing but boots on, with no laces in them, with the tongue hanging out. Just be vacuuming. Just be whistling and smiling. Whistle while you work. Just cook some spaghetti. Have some spaghetti or something. Cook something and just have it ready. So when she get home, she don't have to cook. Because you think it's the fact that you have the little tank top on and the little Timberlands, the wheat-colored Timberlands, or you're naked. No, that's not what's really turning her on. It's the fact that you're doing housework. That's what's turning her on. See the claps? Come on, you helping around the house, not just making dirty dishes and leaving them everywhere. Using 3 pots to make one thing. You know how men do. 4 glasses, bowls everywhere, and just leaving them, just pile them up in the sink like they're just going to get done by themselves. You doing housework. That's what's really turning her on. You didn't cook something. Help me out with these kids. That's her language. Just help me out. Now, the wheat-colored Timberlands just represent the thug-izzo. Because every woman want a man with just a little thug in him. Just a little thug, Don't no woman want a completely soft man. Come on. You want a praying man. But you want a man to be like, nah, I didn't told you. look, hey. Just scare you a little bit, Just a little bit. Are you going to choke me? No, I'm telling you, every woman want to feel like she's protected. She want to feel like she provided for. She want to feel like she's safe. And she want to feel like she's protected. She want to know if you is walking down the street and somebody jumped from behind this flower pot. Hey, give me all your money. You can't be the first one going, ah! No, you can't be running like T.D. Jakes. You have to. Have you ever been swallowed? No, you can't be. You got to man up. You have to protect her should something like that happen. Because let me tell you something. If she got to protect you, should something happen, that's an argument you will never live down. It would be 20 years from now, and you trying to be tough about something. She was like, listen, you weren't so tough when he jumped from behind them flowers, and I had to protect us. So just have a little thugism in you. Because David, he was a praying man, but he'd kill you if he had to. He killed a woman's wife, my husband, just to get her. Thank you. Anyway, that joke didn't go over as well as I thought. But David was tough and a prayer. He said he was after the apple. He said he was the apple of God's eye. But he was tough and he was a praying man. I'm just saying, it's the little things sometimes that cause the big arguments. You want to be loving. You want to be caring. You want to have a joyous, happy relationship. You don't want to look mad all the time. Am I right? Just remember, keep something, keep the lemon pepper on a relationship, I want to close with this. It is hot. Is it me or is it hot in here? It's just me? You're cool. It's the suit. It's the suit. It's the suit. We've been on this suit today, boy. This is the last day of the suit. This is the night that the suit has given up the ghost. Come on. Next year, we're going to invite the other 3 churches here all together. Have y'all done that yet? Have y'all all gotten together? Nobody? We're going to bring them all together. We're going to have one big comedy show. We're going to have a Muslim church. We're going to have the other church. I don't know what they own. They just got pictures in the window. And then we're going to get the people from the laundromat here. They wilding out at their laundromat, boy. I was like, is everything okay here? They didn't clean them clothes with an attitude. Give me the bleach! Come on, listen. Where them crystals at? Them sprinkle crystals. Put them in there too. They out there rapping and everything. We're going to pray for the weed store that's coming in over here. I was the time that said, yeah, if I did sell weed, I don't know, smoke weed. I would be like, I have blessed weed. It's been prayed over. It'd be like what is the Jewish? They have, it's kosher. I'd be like, this is kosher weed. I don't smoke it, but everybody's making money on it. I just don't understand how you can have so many people making money on it, but the people who were selling it are not benefiting from years ago. But that's a whole nother story. Back in the day, he was telling you that my dad's a preacher. I'm a preacher's kid. And your dad's a preacher. Come from a line of preachers. Being with my dad, traveling throughout the country, it was interesting seeing the choirs back in the day. It was real simple. And let me know when you got it queued up. Don't hit it yet. You got it queued up? Okay. It was simple to direct a choir back in the day. First of all, they would march in on second Sundays with robes and overlays. I don't know if y'all remember that back in the day. We come this far by faith, leaning on the Lord, trusting in his holy word. He never failed me yet. Can't turn around. We come this far by faith. Simple. You stood them up. You rocked them. You gave them first verse, second verse, third verse. Take it from the top. Repeat. Special. Take it back out. Come on. You got it. If you don't take it back out, they'll stay on that vamp the whole service. The preacher will never get up to preach. You got to take it back out. Stop. Sit down. That's all it is. That's all it was to direct the choir. But now it's an aerobic to direct the choir. And if your heart is not in good condition, if you are not in shape, you will die right there on the altar. So I'm going to close with my imaginary choir. Pray I don't fall off the stage like Kirk Franklin did years ago. God bless you all. God bless you. ASAW Community Church. Give it up for your one and only, the angel of this house, your pastor, Pastor Rodney Johnson.
He was introducing me like I was about to do some more jokes or something. Like I'm closing the show. Y'all give it up for Ron Baker Jr. Another round of applause for Mr. Willie Brown and the magic of Puck. My man. Well, I hope y'all really enjoyed yourselves. I hope you had a lot of food, and you know how we do it at ASAW. I got that ice cream in the back from Baskin Robbins, pralines and cream. We're going to dish that up in a few minutes. We will, you know. Here's the thing. Here's the thing that I really enjoy about pastoring ASAW Community Church. One of the things is a lot of people, you know, I mean, listen, churches is different. Church, I get it. And as a member for years, I used to sit in the congregation and I used to be frustrated about stuff. I used to sit there because I used to always say, well, just tell people the truth, man. Why you got to do that? And so I had a lot of issues. Now, I never knew I was going to do this. I didn't. I remember when I felt it in my spirit that the Lord wanted me to plant a church. And when I sat down and wrote out the things, I wanted to be specific for what ASAW, because again, a lot of people have started churches. And one of my good friends in California said, but what's the purpose? And I said what everybody said, we're going to have a church. You know, church, people come to learn about the Lord. He said, yeah, I know everybody does that, but what's the purpose? Go ask God, what is the purpose? What are you planting a church for? And I thought about it, and then I prayed about it. And the answer was, I wanted to make sure that we impacted the community, because I thought that's what was missing, impacting the communities, having programs and helping people and teaching people how to help themselves. Isn't it amazing that people always come to the church asking for help, but they're not members of the church, they don't go to church, but they say, well, that's what the church is supposed to do. I said, well, AAA is supposed to help you when you break down, but if you're not a member, you know, the bank gives out money, but if you don't have an account. And so then I began to think about it, and I said to myself, I said, well, what is it? What makes it different? You know, what do we teach people? And I think that one of the key things that you teach people is what the scripture says, and allow them to line their lives up if they choose. Don't want to force anybody. It's a choice. It's a choice. And so one of the things that I try to teach here at ASAW is relationships. And this is you and this is God, and teaching a relationship. And as you grow closer to God, and then your life changes and things change based upon you, not me, but based upon you, because just like you have to have relationships, so do I. Just like you fall short, so do I. And for some strange reason, we put preachers in this or pastors into this like stratosphere, like they're untouchable. And that's not it. Really, Jesus came to serve. And my job is to serve, but lead in serving, just like Jesus did. And I'm not saying that everybody's ministry is different. I'm saying this is what I do. So we believe in giving. And our anniversary that we do every year is to say thank you to y'all. Because of your gifts, we are able to function as a church. We're able to bless folks. We're able to do some things. And we're able to do what I truly believe God wants for his church. To be a representation of himself in the earth realm. That's it, just helping people. And nobody knows what's about to happen. Everybody's on the edge of your seat. I'm not going to ask for no money, because we don't ask for money here, because we believe people give from their heart. So we don't have to take an offering, because people give. You teach people to give, you never have to ask. But there's a young lady here, and she works hard. I mean, she works a full-time job, she works a part-time job, and she's doing things to make sure that her children get an education. And I commend her for that. And so every year we have a scholarship. As a matter of fact, Puck and his wife, their daughter last year was the first recipient of our scholarship. Yeah. And she's at Penn State doing tremendously well. Tremendously well. And so we have this scholarship. It's called the Nobi, right? Is it Nobi? Is that her name? Nobi? Nabi McLaurie. Just say it for me. Moore. It's Pauline Gardner's mother. And we named this scholarship after Pauline Gardner's mother is because when I planted this particular church, I had conversations with her. And her family did a lot in the community, and very little was recognized of their contributions. And so we wanted to name The scholarship after her. Now, the reason why I can't say it is because I got a little dyslexic and the words look like orbit in my head. And a lot of people don't know this, but for 7 years, I did TV warm-up in Los Angeles. I worked on the Parenthood for 5. And every week, they would FedEx me the script. Now, they thought they were FedExing me the script so I could know the show, so when I presented it to the people, I was clued in. But really, I wanted them to FedEx the script because every week I had to do curtain call. And I couldn't pronounce names. And I could not break them down phonetically, so I would have to practice the names. So thank you, Gloria, for saying the name. Because I even went to Roger on the side. Roger, what's Paula and your mama's name? What is that? But anyway, with that being said and done, this check is for Tara Stone's daughter for her college. Because I know. Oh, you're welcome. She's a nurse. And then on the weekend, she delivers mail all day. And so we wanted to bless you this year for your daughter who's down in, let me get you, I know she's in Mississippi, right? She's in Mississippi, one of them schools down there, Mississippi State. And so we wanted to bless you. And that comes from all of us. All of us. Yeah. And so finally, and then I'm going to pray, and then we're going to eat this ice cream. People always ask me, you know, why do you do this? And I say that this is simple. The reason why I do it is because God laid it on my heart that we should celebrate. People give all the time. We should celebrate. And how we're able to do this is by people who sow into us. We have people who are members, and we have people who are friends who support us every month, and we're thankful. And I even have some friends that support us and ain't never been here. But they know what we do and how sincere we are in doing it, and so they support it. So I say thank you on behalf of my wife, my children. We say thank you for blessing us to do what we do. Father God, we are thankful for this opportunity. Time to fellowship, time to laugh, time to break bread one with another, time to have a wonderful time in you. I am so thankful for all who've come out. I'm thankful for the 6 years, Father. I remember when we started, I didn't even know we were going to get past day 3 because I just didn't know, because nobody starts a church with no members, no Bible study. Nobody looks at a calendar and circles the date and say, this is when we're going to plant the church. But you made it possible. And I have just followed your instructions and your lead, and I am so thankful. And now, Father God, as we depart from this place, but never from your presence, I pray safe travel on everyone, and may they enjoy the pralines and cream. In Jesus' name, amen.